Hey everybody, this is Lornick96 and I'm coming back to you with another toy review. Now this time I'm going to be reviewing a Gamera figure instead of a Godzilla figure, which I've been doing for the past week. And also I want to mention, now that I've got all my guys I got from the past week out of the way, you can always go back to my collection video, and if you see a certain guy that you want to see me review, always just post it, a comment on that collection video or this video, either or, and I'll try and get to it. If not, then I'll just keep going in random order, which I'm doing right now. Now, this guy I got a while ago on eBay, and I'm like, wow, that guy's really cheap, and he was only like $12, and I'm like, geez, this is really cheap for him. So here he is, the memorial box version of Barugon, not Baragon, not this sexy beast, no, Barugon, from the Gamera series. Now this guy is a memorial box version, unlike the normal red with the blue paint over it. This is the memorial box version. One reason to show is, here's his card. It has all of the memorial box versions of the Gamera movies have this, a poster of the movie, and then a picture of the monster's face, with some random crap on the back. He's the fifth one. So yeah, pretty sweet. And also, they're a completely different color than their normal release counterparts. So, now, I'll get on to history since it's pretty short. He did appear in one movie, and and the Japanese version was like Gamera versus Barugon, and then the other version, in the other title, I just don't remember right now. But he was he was like this egg, but everyone thought it was a jewel, so these thieves went after it, and one of the guys sacrificed one of his men just to get it, and then when they brought it back on the ship, because it was some sacred icon to the natives on that island, and they said it was cursed, so when they brought it back to the ship, one of the guys was kind of stupid and left the heat lamp on, and it heated up the egg, and this guy burst out and started going on a rampage. Eventually, he fought Gamera in a battle, and Gamera, like the good monster got his ass handed by this little dude, and yeah, Gamera got frozen, and then the military tried all these different tactics to fight Barugon, and then eventually Gamera came back after the military weakened him, and he lost. He died in the end, so it's his only history, unfortunately, because this is my favorite Gamera monster, not figure. Yeah, I always hope that if they make another Gamera movie, he appears in it, because he's a pretty cool monster, even though he is really weird. Now let's get on to the figure. Now this guy looks great. He's pretty small though, as you can tell. And another thing, I'll just get to articulation first. He can have two different poses. I prefer this one, which he was in the movie. It looked like a person in a suit right here. Or you can put his back legs up like that, and he can actually look like he's crawling. I prefer this pose though. So yeah, let's get to articulation. The arms, unfortunately, can't move 360 because these spikes, the spike right here and then that one, get in the way, so you can only move like that. And but the back leg can go here, and this spike gets in the way. So, and then yeah. So it's that spike that gets in the way of the leg. So yeah, articulation's limited. And then there's a glue seal on the tail, so only 4 parts, which are completely limited, which stinks. But now let's get to the detail. Detail on this guy is great. Since he has a memorial box, he looks nice. He's got all these little bumps on his skin, different layers on his belly, wrinkles, scales, and if you look inside, which is kind of hard right there, you can see that his tongue that he used. Yeah, his powers was he could pull out his tongue and then freeze, and then he could shoot a big rainbow from his back, which you can kind of see on the card right there. Yeah. His tail's a little short, but I mean, that's not too bad. Yeah, even though his tail was like huge, but it's in this wave look. It's just kind of weird. More bumps. He just details amazing, along with spikes on his back. Yeah, very well done. Now on the paint job, a lot of people are probably going to disagree with what I'm going to say here, but I think this guy actually looks pretty accurate because on the poster it even shows him that color right there. It shows him more of a hint of this color, but I mean, I think because the filming of the movie, he just appeared really dark in the movie, so he might not be this exact color, but he might be a really dark tone of this color. So what I think it's great. I think I prefer this version over the original release a lot more. And besides that color, the horns, this like really peachish tan color. Same with the horns, and then his eyes gold. You can see there. Same with the other one. And then he's got this like goldish polish all the way here up to there, like only on the top. So instead of the blue sky look, it's gold. It's kind of hard to see in the quality, but there you can see that little shine. But yeah, now let's get to scaling. I have a few guys here, so first let's fight the guy he fought, Gamera. Now, I think this is okay. I think it looks great. Gamera might be maybe this much bigger at least, but I think it looks great. She can reenact this fight. Now, since I had him here, Barugon! No, I'm not saying bitches. Yeah, well, of course I'm just showing this off because Barugon and Barugon. And I just grabbed these two because I thought they'd work. Godzilla 2000. Yeah, that looks good. It actually looks really great because he's like towering over this guy because Barugon was kind of small. But yeah, maybe no, I think it works. And this guy, because he just looks like he's in the YMSF 64. And if you pose him down, it actually looks like it's working. Like looks like it could be for a movie that his pose he's in. So he's like staring down at him. So yeah, another great pairing here. So yeah, scaling mainly with Gamera is well, and then with the Godzillas that I have, it's great, perfect. So overall, this guy is a great collection. Addition to your collection. He's pretty hard to get to, especially this version. It's getting harder and harder to find him. I was lucked out with where I found him. But if you want the original release, he goes for about $60 or $50, which I think is a little over the limit for a guy that's like this, because he's not perfect, but he's great. I'll just put him in there anyway. But if you want this version, you're gonna have to look for him pretty. As I said, lucked out, but yeah. But if you find him, go for him, especially if he's a cheap price with the tag. But if you can't find him, then I guess your best bet is going with the original release. So I'm gonna give him 4 out of 5. The only thing that kind of downtracks on the figure is his articulations, really limited, and I guess the coloring may be off, but besides that, it's a great figure. So yeah, 4 out of 5. Recommend him if you can find him, because he's a good figure for your collection. And he's a Barugon enemy who are really hard to get, besides Gauss, who's like, well, Hyper Gauss, who's really easy to get, but like the old Showa, which I think are the best enemies. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, found it informative, and I will see you guys next review. See you later.